Hi friends, welcome you all. Please subscribe my channel and press bell icon so that you can get update on time. So let's start. Let's start with network devices, right? What all network devices we required to build a network. So there are basically in any network in any setup there are two types of devices. One is end user device, another one is network device. What end user device? End user device is your laptop, is your printer, is your server, is your IP phone, right? Nowadays, in everything we have a Wi-Fi capability, right? Mobile, refrigerators, microwaves, even ACs, tablets, TVs, right? Everything we have a Wi-Fi capability, right? These are your end user devices. And what are your network devices? Network devices are devices which are used to build your network, like router, switch, firewall, WAN scalers, hubs, repeaters, right? These are your network devices. Okay, so end user devices include computer, printers, scanners, and other devices that provide services directly to the users, right? And network devices include all those devices that connect the end user device together to allow them to communicate, like router, switch, firewall, WAN, scaler. Let's start with hub. What is hub? We'll discuss what is hub. Hub is nothing. This is one of my network device, right? And hub is nothing, is just like a extension cord, electrical extension cord for me, right? If I want to connect two PCs and I only have one port, I will use hub, right? Similarly, if I have a one socket and I want to connect a multiple electrical devices, I will use, right, this extension cord, correct? In similar way, if I want to connect multiple PCs, I will use hub. They will give me more extension ports. Hub is just like an electrical extension board doing nothing, just provide more number of ports, right? Hub only have one broadcast domain and collision domain. Second thing is switch. What is the difference between switch and hub is? Switch is also giving me the number of more ports, right? It is kind of same similar device. If I am saying about switch, switches look like this. This is the L3 switch, right? So it is giving me a more number of port as well, right? Doing the same thing which hub is doing, but switch is having the brain. Switch is having the intelligence to forward the traffic for those interface to which the traffic belongs to. Means what I'm trying to say is, suppose one device is connected to this port, right? One device is connected to this port, right? One device is connected to this port, right? If I am sending data to this PC, right? So switch have a capability to forward that data to this port only, right? Switch have a brain to take the decision, but hub does not have any brain to take the decision, right? This is an intelligent device. What is the features of switch? Switch is having the single broadcast domain by default, but have a collision domain per port. Means every port in a switch have its own collision domain. Means this switch is having the single broadcast domain. Means if this PC will send the packet, it will be delivered to each and every port, right? Because single broadcast domain. But if this PC want to communicate to this PC, at the same time this PC communicate want to communicate to this PC, they can do that, right? Because every port in a switch have its own collision domains. Means if you have a 24 ports in a switch, you have a 24 collision domain, right? If you have a 48 port switch, you have a 48 collision domain. Means In a simple words, every device can talk to each and everyone at the same time, right? And what is the simple example of multiple collision domain? Suppose I am on this call with you through TeamViewer. I will take someone else on a mobile, right? So now I have a multiple collision domain. I will say hello on this call as well as I can say hello on mobile as well, right? So further we have an option in a switch to divide the broadcast domain as well with the help of VLANs. Okay, with the help of VLANs, sorry, we can divide the switch into the multiple broadcast domains, right? What how we can do is maybe we can put these all ports in VLAN 4. We can put all these port in VLAN 5. So we have a three broadcast domain. One is VLAN 4 broadcast domain, one is VLAN 5 broadcast domain, and another one is default broadcast domain, which is for VLAN 1. Right? So it means those PCs or those device which is belongs to VLAN 4 only communicate with each other. PC4 VLAN 4 device cannot communicate with VLAN 5 because they both are in different broadcast domain. So if I want to communication between VLAN 4 and VLAN 5, we need a inter VLAN routing. That was we will discuss in a earlier session. In a later we will discuss a later because VLAN is separate a very big topic. We have a separate class for VLAN, right? Any doubt in this? Okay. So now that is switch. Now that another device which we also very familiar with that, which is router. Router required to communicate between two networks. Suppose this is my one network or a one subnet, and this is my one network, and I want a communication between these two different networks. Will use the router. What router will do? They will do for me is a layer 3 routing, right? They will help me in communicating between two devices, right? Two, not two devices, two network or two different subnets, right? That is the one job of the router. Another thing is router job is to break the broadcast domain, right? Suppose this is the switch which is having a single broadcast domain. So if this PC start speaking, they will send the packet to each and every device which is connected to the switch, right? So now this switch will send this packet to the router as well. So when the packet reaches to the router, your broadcast will be stopped. They will not for router will not going to forward this broadcast to this interface. What router will do? Router will do the routing lookup. They will check what they will need to do this do if they have any information regarding this packet. Based on the information, they will forward the packet. If they do not have any information, they will drop the packet here only. So router are used to connect network together. Router route packets of data from one network to another network. Cisco become the facto means that Cisco is the most popular vendor in a routing routers, and router by default break the broadcast domain, which I have already told you. Broadcast will stops on router. Router will not forward your broadcast domain further. They will stop. Yeah. Thanks guys, thank you for watching my video. Hope you will enjoy and you will get the knowledge from that. Also please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and press bell icon so that you can get the update on time. Also I am giving my WhatsApp group link and Telegram channel link in a description, so you can join that so that you can get a lot more study material as well as my video update.